Hey Dom, I'm just wondering. It's been a crazy, 7 months for you personally. If you could just reflect on this from from getting the job to COVID to everything that you've gone through personally, and how much your life has changed in the last 7 months.
That was crazy, crazy ride for sure. I mean, going to everything and that change personally also. That those challenges that we went through, it was challenging. It was, but at the same time, that's the kind of uh, situation or challenge that we like. If you don't like those kind of challenges, I don't think you're in the right business. So uh, it's good to sit down with the guys today and go over that and look forward to and looking forward for next year.
Jean-François Chaumont.
I'm just wondering with the expansion draft and the entry draft and free agency all coming up in just over 2 weeks, how much of a priority will it be for your situation to be resolved? I know you said soon, but given all those important dates coming up, are we talking really soon then?
Again, I think Mark is going to be in a better situation, a better spot to answer that question. I mean, I don't think it will be very long, but again, there are many things going on right now, and we gotta do our stuff, and we'll see what happens in the next few days.
Eric Engels.
Hi, Dom. Just agreeing. Thanks for everything this season. End of seasons often come with a review process, looking at yourself, self-evaluation. I'll do the same for myself. Try to ask you some better questions, but I just want to know, what can you do? What can you take from this year to make yourself a better coach? What are the things that you would focus on that would enable you to do this job even better?
Hard to answer right now, like it's so fresh. But every year as a coach, if you don't do that, I think you're missing something. You always challenge yourself to be better. I think when you're a player, you can finish a season and you can do the same, but you go into the gym, you work on those things. As a coach, it takes a little bit more time, I find, more reflection and looking back at every situation or any areas. And that's something that I will do better personally and something that we'll do as a staff also. And making sure that we're even better next year, and we learn from every situations. And we went through quite a lot of situations this year and challenges. So, but today, to answer that, it's too fresh, I find, to go back on that.
Marc-André Perrault.
Hey Dom. Gallagher and Toffoli both struggled in the Cup final, and as you said, they were both dealing with groin injuries. I understand they're key veterans, but was there any thought given to maybe taking them out of the lineup and maybe putting in Kotkaniemi and Tatar, who were both healthy?
Yeah, we always look at our lineup and trying to find the best solutions for the next game. But to go into that much detail, Gally, what he brings to the team is not only offensively, his energy and the way he plays and the character and so on. He's a guy that you want to have on the ice any time, and even if at times he might be a little bit into a tougher time or a slump, he's the kind of guy that you want to see in the lineup every time. And for Tyler, I mean, and we've seen it this year and through those playoffs, he's the kind of guy that needs one chance, scores one goal, and then he's going to score 5. So I think he was just on the verge of going back there.
Tom, I know you touched on this when you came back from your quarantine, but I'd like to ask you a little bit more in depth. It was such a strange thing that happened to you, and it would be normal if you got down in the dumps about it. So how did you stay positive through that time when you were quarantined? Did you pour yourself into your work that much more with video? And was there anybody who kind of helped you along the way to keep your chin up?
Yeah, it was a tough situation for sure, but you feel so much that it's out of your control. And again, just looking back and then thinking it's nothing I did to expose myself. I really followed, everything the league was asking and everything else, like the setup. Just a bad luck, I guess. But going through that, obviously I was quarantined with my girlfriend, and she was great. She was great helping me getting through that, and staying positive. Or what helped me a lot is communicating with the guys every day and talking with the team every day and talking with the coaches. And so I still felt that I was part coaching. I was still involved without being there physically. And the way the guys, Luke and Alex and Sean, dealing with the situations and really the way they handle it, and just staying in touch with them and working with them. It was that's how I went through it, but it was like 14 days looking like 3 months.